there is something unfolding for you that you may or may not know about. And I think that this path is something you've been asking for a while. It's sort of like a long time bucking coming for you. But I have some advice. I have some advice for the path ahead that someone wants to give you if you would like to listen and learn. Then please stick around. Okay. And we have Knights of Wands here. Interesting. Passion, fast-moving energy. So yeah, there is something that either has occurred to you recently or will occur to you soon. A direction, a path forward. It's time to get up and go. And I think you've been waiting for the green light, in a way, to move forward on this. And it's something you're very passionate about. We have the Lovers. We have the Lovers. We have the Knight of Wands. This is transformational. This is foundational. We have Seven of Swords as well. Interesting. This is something foundational. This might be something that you've tried many times. And I think it's something that you keep coming back to. I see. And it's coming quickly. Okay. All right. You have so much passion for this thing. I think this is something that you share a lot with people around you in your life. Something you've talked about for a long time, but it's possible that lately you've been moving in silence. And I think it's because anytime you try to share your passions with people, either you get burned out or like you exhaust yourself talking about it instead of taking action, or people have taken ideas from you, actually personally have heard the ideas you have and just taken them and copied you essentially. And this could have even been people who are very close to you. So I think that this time around, you've been maybe perhaps moving in silence or telling very few people. But you've been building. And there's this passion in this reading that's sort of, I don't like spiteful or petty. Like, everyone thought that, like, people have stolen from me, people have put me down, people have not been in my corner, people have told me I can't do this. There's this energy of like really needing to prove something to yourself, succeeding with this. A page of Pentacles, which has pumpkins in this deck. A lot of P's. Maybe P in your name, Penelope, Page. Anyway. There's, yeah, and I think that this is actually very sweet. There's this message that you've been working on this for so long, and it feels like you've sort of just been waiting for an opportunity. And it looks like someone is bringing that to you. Like, you will link up with someone who is on the same path as you, who could potentially be offering you a job. There is something here about new income, new resources, new opportunity, and someone who wants to work with you. But I see with this Queen of Pentacles, there is still this energy of like you wanting to do it yourself, or wanting to have creative freedom over this thing, or wanting to like work for yourself, be self-sufficient kind of thing. And I don't think that these things conflict, actually. I think that whatever this is like, you're still doing what you want. You're still like in charge of whatever this may be. 10 of Cups. And yeah, it's doing something you're really passionate about, I will say, because, and it will bring you, like, it's something you're passionate about. So like, it will bring you joy. It will bring you happiness. However, I'm seeing this Eight of Swords moment. And I think that because of all of this rapscallion behavior in your past, this Seven of Swords, that it might be hard to trust this. And that's what it is because this offer to me, it feels like you will experience this moment of, is this too good to be true? Of, this is sort of everything I wanted. Like, this is the thing. This is the thing I've been waiting for. I've been looking for. This opportunity is what I want. But there's all these fears and feelings of, you know, the past and people who have wronged you and people who have taken advantage of you and people who have stolen ideas from you. So I think that there is this moment of being like, I really want to do this thing, but I can't because I know that this person probably, I can't trust this person, right? I can't trust this thing. That is, it's too good. It's too good to be true. So I think that I think that the advice from this is to try and take that leap of faith one more time. Do your due diligence, of course, like look into things, because what we don't want is another Nine of Swords. And I think there's that fear there. But people want to charge forward with you. I think that there is going to be a fight with the logical side of your brain versus the passionate side of your brain. But I think that in order to overcome that energy is really just accepting, because I think taking too good to be true opportunities that I think learning to trust what it is that not just your logic hurt brain is telling you is important in this time. Do your due diligence, of course. Do the research. See what this person is about. Have conversations with them. Make sure that things align for you. But if the only thing that doesn't make sense is the doubt in your own brain, take that leap anyway. Move forward anyway. Because there is absolutely something 100% real in this for you. And it's been a long time coming. Like, you deserve this opportunity. You deserve this opportunity. You've been fucking hurt. And that may be why it's hard to say yes. And so there's just like that little bit of resistance there. That it's like, just know, like, this really is the real deal. Like, this will allow you to have that freedom, that joy that you want. It will allow you to be the Queen of Pentacles, right? To sit on that I don't necessarily like, that fortune is the word I keep getting, but that whatever it is that you're building, whatever it is that you're creating. Okay, we have clarity. We have growth here. So I think that this is a moment of growth for you, an opportunity to grow, to learn how to trust again, to learn how to step forward, and to learn how to release that fear and appreciate, you know, the fact that you've come so far, and appreciate your strength and your toughness, but also know that you've become someone who can't be played. You've become someone who is very careful, and there's a lot to be, that's admirable, but making sure that you're not missing out on things because you're being too careful is just a little message of warning in here, because this will bring you the freedom that you've been looking for. You've been looking for freedom. You've been looking for ways to get out of whatever this situation is. There's a situation, there's something that you've been trying to move past and move forward. We have stay the course here with this stay card, 100%. If stay the course, you will get where you want to go. You will get to outer space where there's so much abundance. You will find the end of the rainbow. You'll find the pot of gold. At the end of the rainbow, you will find your abundance. Like, that is just, it's inevitable for you. I think what I'm going to do is, I think this reading calls for some of the Halloween Oracle cards. And what I like to do with these is ask, like, how can we be prepared for this opportunity? Because I think that there is maybe a little work you might need to do beforehand, just so that you don't immediately dismiss this outright. So I'm going to ask the Halloween Oracle what area of your life you should be focused on. Just like area of work, outside of work, like self-work, we can be checking in on or making sure that we're paying attention to. Okay, let's see. We have midnight, which it says the most magical hour of all. So let me get the book out. I love reading the book for these. Maybe you have something to get off your chest, something you need to talk to someone about. That could be a part of this too. Okay. It says, allow yourself to relax into the benevolent darkness of midnight. You may feel this is your darkest hour, but know that the light will return again. The dawn always follows the darkest night. Know, too, that it is important to recognize that we all have darkness within us, just as we have light. This isn't something to hide from. Yeah, I think this is a great message of, you know, there's not necessarily a need to forgive the people who have harmed you, but also recognize that they don't have power over you just because they've harmed you, right? They don't have the ability to ruin all of your future endeavors just because they hurt you. There is room in this for recognizing how this has impacted us, and also recognizing that not everyone wants to prey on our ideas. Not everyone wants to do harm to us. I think one thing that will really, like, if you're looking for signs that this opportunity is what's aligned with you, if you're still like worried about it and you're like, how will I know that this person is real? Look for that passion in them, because this is something that you are very passionate about. And I think whoever it is that is bringing you this opportunity is equally passionate about this thing. And so it's not just like, they're genuinely invested in what you have to say, not just because they're trying to copy you, right? That's not where this is coming from. They're invested in what you have to say because they too want to work toward that goal with you. And their language will be together. Like, it will be like, oh, I'd love to do that with you, or we could, like utilizing we language instead of like, wow, that's really cool for you, or like, I could see myself doing that, or like, even just like, I think whoever was invested in your business last time maybe asked a lot of questions, but didn't really seem passionate about your goals and ambitions. They just wanted to know your process so they could replicate the process. But this person is like focused on why. They're focused on the why. They're like, this is important because this is I'm passionate about this because I want to work on this with you because of wherever those interests align for you, as opposed to in the past that people would just ask you questions about your process and how you did it, instead of saying, why are you doing it? And wow, that's awesome. I would love to do this with you. Here is what I can bring for you or to you. So that is that's the difference in energy, is like, not just like, how did you do this? How did you make this blah, blah, blah? Or how are you going to do this? It's like, why are you doing this? Oh, that's very interesting. Please tell me more about that. Oh, that's cool. That aligns with things that I'm passionate about as well. We could do something together. I have X, Y, and Z resource, and you have X, Y, and Z resource, and together we could really make that happen. And I think that that's more of, it's like someone's adding to your goals. Someone is sort of like exactly what you've been looking for, as opposed to someone asking you what you've done and saying, oh, tell me all about what you did in the past, and more about, let's plan what we can do in the future. So that's the difference there. If you feel like you really need proof or like confirmation, that's something you should be looking for, because that will be very prevalent. So I think I'm just gonna, there's one, let me pull one more of these Halloween tarot, or Halloween oracle cards, actually. There's one more thing that we're missing, and I don't know what it is. These cards are so hard to shuffle because they're ginormous, but I love them. Okay, not too many cards. Let me get one more message. Okay, yeah, we can. We have jack-o'-lantern and protection, definitely. Yeah, I think that there is this real desire to protect yourself, and I think that this person or this opportunity wants to protect you too. So let us see. Know that you're protected and you're capable of creating the life that you want, and that the universe supports you should this jack shine his light upon you. Boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us, and drawing this card indicates that you may wish to renew the ones you have or to establish new ones. Yeah, I think that that's important too. I think that one thing that will set this new opportunity apart is your ability to set boundaries, or your ability to be honest about like, hey, in the past I've been burned. So I want to make sure that like X, Y, and Z doesn't happen. So I won't do this, this, or this, or I won't share this, this, or this. And I think that, you know, if that opportunity is truly aligned, that person is like, okay, that's perfectly fine. I think they want to support you in that, because I think they'll have empathy and sympathy for the fact that you have been building something with so much passion and that people have tried to take that away from you. I think that they will be on your side, and they will want to ensure your own protection and your own safety as well. They will be as passionate about that as they are about the project or whatever. It will not be a big deal. And I think that one more message this card brings us is perhaps if those people are still in your life, the people who have burned you in the past or the people who aren't supportive, just take note of the boundaries that you have with them now and see if anything needs to be adjusted, especially if you're going to be moving forward. Knowing that this opportunity is on the horizon, knowing that your hard work will pay off soon, how do you want to adjust your life or your relationships with those people who have maybe not been supportive of you? And it's up to you whether or not you want to do anything. But this is an opportunity to sort of reflect and decide if that's something you want to adjust. So that is what I'm saying for you. Thank you for letting me read. This was great. I have total faith in you. This is exciting. So come back here and let me know. Let me know what you're working on, if and when, if you ever feel up to sharing, obviously, with your past. Maybe you don't, but I want to hear if it works out for you. I want to know, even if you want to be, you know, if you want to obfuscate it through metaphor or just omit certain details, that's totally fine. But yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next reading.